Yeah. They showed up for practice this week. It was great.
What's up, Dad?
Hello, son.
You've got a great band.
Thank you. You know, earlier, and I'm going to get on the stage and let you guys have this moment, but they asked me if I had written the end of Supernatural, what would me as God have wanted to happen? And it was a very happy story. And as at the end, all my sons arrive, and I give Lucifer a big hug. I say, "Hey, son."
Really?
Yeah, I'm the dad you always wanted me to be.
Oh, did he really say that? Yeah. So he's not lying.
No, I wasn't in character. I was talking as Rob.
Okay, great.
If I'd have been in character, probably would have different.
As Mark, I would like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Doesn't have anything to do with me, so I don't care.
Right.
Spoken like a true actor. Thank
All
you,
right,
sir.
have fun.
Thank you, man.
Hello, idiots.
I just see like a few silhouettes, but I'd like to see everybody's faces. Can we turn down these lights and turn up those lights so I can feel like I'm talking to human beings and not silhouettes? Look at, there's the family. There's the family I know and love.
There are people here.
People! Not only people, but family. I'm the red-headed stepchild of Supernatural. Nice to see you guys. I'm the crazy uncle. What are you?
I'm the smart uncle.
You're the smart uncle, I'm the crazy uncle.
Yeah.
Very good.
Well, you know what they say about family. No, they're the ones that when you go home for Christmas, they have to let you in.
Is that true?
Wasn't in my family.
Yeah, I was going to say mine
My folks moved.
How are you?
I'm good, you?
I'm hanging in there.
I haven't seen you since Indianapolis.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were we on stage together there?
No,
Or before that?
we were sometime.
But I don't
Together.
remember when that was. I've already...
I don't remember the ride over from the hotel today.
Okay, good. So not just me.
April and December you were together.
Was it December?
Yeah.
Thank you. Time is just...
What was I wearing?
I was wearing the exact same thing I'm wearing now. I only have one pair of... I think Frankie might come up. My little Frankie.
Oh, yeah?
So are you on hiatus right now? Or
I am on hiatus from Be Positive.
And
do
you know if you got picked up
We
already?
do not know.
that
We are,
crazy?
you know, if anybody's got a spare moment and wants to write a letter to CBS.
I got it.
Okay, cool.
Tweet, Instagram, throw social media at them so that they renew this show.
And probably don't mention me, but, you know, just, it's a good show and it ought to come back.
Yeah, that would be great. It would be great to see you on the show again.
Or the show doesn't have to come back and they can just send me checks.
That would be nice. Which do you like better? Do you like
I know that.
actually having to earn the money or just the money coming to you spontaneously as if from God?
You remember what I said about the smart uncle?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just sitting at home collecting checks.
Not bad.
It's a fine way to make a living.
It is a fine way to make a living.
Like, turn the
I think
lights
we're in a Q&A right now, so
Yeah,
we
we probably should be.
should probably be taking questions.
You want to go left or right?
Let's go left.
Okay. We'll get to you.
Hello, my question is for the both of you. What is your go-to karaoke song? And I love the fact that you're coming to panels and bringing Frankie because he is adorable.
Thank you.
And like well-needed therapy for the Supernatural family this weekend.
Oh, good. Good. Well, I'll bring him up here. He's standing off in the wings, sort of staring off. I don't think he knows where I am at the moment. My little guy's 15 and a half years old. I'll bring him up here. He's my friend. I think my go-to is like Big Balls or Sweet Transvestite. I think those are my favorite karaoke songs. What about you?
You're going to do Sweet Transvestite.
Yeah.
What does that leave me?
You could do Time Warp.
I could do Time Warp.
Okay.
I think I did Time Warp at a convention once.
Did you really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
It's ignominiously on YouTube somewhere.
well, Richard O'Brien is like the rock star voice.
Yeah.
In that play. So that's good. You have that voice. You can do that.
I didn't say anything about having a voice.
Okay. You just did it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just did it, you know.
Karaoke though is
Karaoke.
do you
I haven't done a lot of karaoke. The first time I I was never ever going to do it because I know what I sound like.
Yeah.
And but then I was in Japan where it's everybody does it.
Yeah.
And that's all they do there, I think, is karaoke. And so I did it once or twice in Japan, and I think I did Unchained Melody for my first one, and man, talk about instantaneously discovering your limitations. Yeah, that's what I did. So don't look for me to do that very often unless I get really in a silly mood, which is something you guys provoke.
Well, I think that maybe is suggesting you may be doing some karaoke here. Since they provoke this silly mood and silliness brings karaoke out of you, we might see some karaoke later. Is that what we're? Or maybe you're going to be singing a song with the band later tonight?
No, I was just thinking of taking a shower, and I sometimes sing in the shower. You're all invited.
The question from the left was great. Thank you very much. We're going to the right. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
So, my question is largely for Jim, but Mark, if you have an answer, please feel free to jump in.
Okay, I probably don't, but I'll try.
That's fair. Jim, I would like, if you wouldn't mind, would you share a story from your time filming either Deadwood or Psych with Tim Amundsen?
Tim Amundsen and I met while we were both doing Deadwood, but I was just talking about this in the meet and greet. I didn't really get to know him there. His daughter and my daughter went to the same school, and so I got to know Tim because we would run into each other almost every day dropping our kids off. And our kids are no longer in the same school because that was a long time ago. My kid is sitting over there in the corner. She's 15 and a half too. No.
And a college graduate.
Wow. She's 20 now. So anyway, to answer your question, I got to know Tim much better that way. And then when we ended up doing Psych together, it was kind of fun because I took his wife on Deadwood and he killed me on Psych. So, but we've gotten to be very fast friends. We live very close to each other and don't see each other as often as we should. But he's just a great guy. I absolutely love Tim Amundsen, and he tolerates me. So,
Me too.
yeah. Well, thank you. On Site, did we? Well, you know, that was kind of it. He came in at the end, and I was the bad guy, and he filled me full of holes, and that was pretty much the extent of our interaction on that show. But
You guys shot that in North Van, right? That studio.
we shot that in. And this was this old West town, which we shot at a lot on Supernatural.
Yeah.
Frontier Town or something. I forget what it's called, but I forget what I'm called. But yeah, it was great fun. I had never seen Psych when I did it, so I was as traditional. I was oblivious to what it was about and what we were doing. I just, you know, say the lines and fall down when they shoot. So, thank you.
Thank you.
How would you have jumped in on my working relationship with Tim?
Well, I did film at that same studios. I filmed the Tomorrow People, yeah, and Psych was still going on. So in some way, there's 4 degrees of separation there, I guess.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Hello.
Hi. So my question is, if either of you could play any role in either a play or a musical, what role would it be?
You go first.
If I had my druthers of any play or musical,
Yes. Any.
James Tyrone in Long Day's Journey into Night. Well, my original druthers were young Jamie Tyrone, but that ship has sailed.
I think I would play, I sort of love the play Enemy of the People
Oh, that's great.
by Ibsen. And I would play Dr. Stockman, because I think he says something that is very inspiring at the very end of the play. The whole play, from my point of view, is very inspiring. But at the end, he says something like, the strongest person in the world is the individual alone, something like that, which I think is a very powerful message, since he goes against the whole community for what's right. And I think it's a message that carries over into today. I'd love to play Quasimodo. I'd love to do Quasimodo. It's one of my
It'd
favorite.
be nice to see that role done without makeup.
Which is why I want to do it, because I would save them so much on prosthetics.
Yeah. Stockman's got another great line in Enemy of the People, which is pertinent just as much today. He says, never wear your good trousers when you go out to fight for social
I
justice.
love that line. Yes, that's true. That's true. Did you see the Steve McQueen version?
I did.
Yeah. What did you think of that?
I thought it was a noble effort.
It was a noble effort.
It was, nobody had ever filmed an Enemy of the People before.
Really?
And McQueen was not completely cut out for it. I think his reach exceeded his grasp. But hey,
They hadn't done the BBC version before that?
not that I'm aware of.
Oh, interesting.
Certainly not feature film.
And I think they missed the comedic elements of it,
Yeah,
because they entirely passed them by. And as much as I love Charles Durning, I thought he was miscast for the
I did
part
too.
as well.
This is what we talk about when we're not on stage.
And you know, maybe a little Jean Valjean. I think he's a great character. I'm a Victor Hugo fan, so.
Yeah, you could do Jean Valjean and Quasimodo.
Simultaneously.
In a Hugo Fest.
I could. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
And it would be Jean Val Quasi Valjean. How would we ship that, really? How would we ship Jean Valjean and
I think we
Quasimodo?
should shift to a new question.
Oh, okay. Well, you're the smart uncle. I'm the crazy one, so you know how that goes. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hi. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Mark.
Hi.
Since we're missing him this weekend, what's your favorite memory with your off or on set?
Who?
I have no idea. I have one, but I tell it a bit, so you guys might already know it. Do you guys know the fart cloud story? No. You don't know the fart cloud story?
I don't know it, but I can imagine it.
Well, you know, some folks are not embarrassed about farting in public, and Jared is one of those folks who's not embarrassed about farting in public. Has he ever farted on stage in front of you all at all? Okay, I'm surprised. But
It's impossible that he hasn't.
yeah, I think it's impossible. It was in the season 5 finale. I don't know. You know the scene where I blow on the glass and I make the thing, right? Well, and I'm explaining to them whatever I'm explaining to them. I did that whole scene in Jared's fart cloud. And I'm pretty sure it's the one they took, because they said action, they said action, and I heard this, and we kept going. So I just launched into my little speech there in a Jared fart cloud. So that's my favorite memory of Jared.
He's like a walking Chernobyl.
He's a biological hazard, is what he is.
Yeah.
And so you've had this similar experience.
Well-
It's not just me.
Just in general, I couldn't point to a specific instance, but because they weren't so much specific instances as just general epochs. It just went on and on and on, and that's why I asked them to kill me off.
Did you ever think at any point to say, what in the fuck are you eating?
Well, I thought it a lot. And at some point, I don't know, it may have correlated with the changes in his physical structure over the course of the show, but at some point it got less horrifying.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So as it became like
Either that or
lither,
I got used to it.
you were
which
losing
I
your
hate
sense
to
of
imagine.
losing your sense of
So,
smell.
yeah.
You became Jared. You know how they say nose blind? You were nose blind to Jared.
Yeah. Thank
Okay.
you, God.
Yeah.
Favorite memory? Well, I got a lot of them, but one of them is the episode where Jen was introduced as, oh God, I can't remember anything. The first episode we saw the lady who became Mrs. Padalecki. Yeah, Ruby, yeah. The first time we saw her, that episode, we had a scene in this motel room where I think Jared had to attack Dean, and I had to pull him off of Dean.
Yikes.
And see if I can do this. I ran up and I grabbed him. My hands went over his shoulders onto here. And I remember going, it's like steel plate. I mean, there wasn't any give at all. It wasn't even like flesh was attached to it. And I thought, I'm supposed to pull Iron Man off this guy? So, you know, but it's the magic of television. And somehow I managed to pull him off Dean. So.
I had a similar sort of sense when we were fighting in the cage. I hit him in the gut, you know, and you'd sort of tap, you sort of touch when you're hitting in the stomach, and it was like I was hitting a oak tree.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a little, you know, you have that moment like I'm in the wrong fight.
Yeah, yeah. He makes up in physical invulnerability for many other shortcomings.
That's right. Including a gaseousness that we won't continue to talk about. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Hey.
My name is Emmy. Hello. I'm sure you're familiar with my friend over here.
Oh yeah, it's my
yeah,
kid.
You should, yeah. So I have a question for Maddie's dad. And so for those of you that don't know, I love you. For those of you that don't know, I started a movement a while back on TikTok where every time I saw you, Jen, in something, I would say, oh my God, it's Maddie's dad. And it took off. I don't know why. The hashtag has like 40,000 views right now or something crazy like that. I was wondering if, other than Maddie talking about it, has it impacted you in any way? It's okay if the answer's no.
This is kind of the first time I'm hearing of it. Well,
I showed you all the videos.
remember, dear heart, I just barely remember you. It's don't take it personal, I'm old. So, no, I remember, I've seen the videos. I've seen the videos, but what I mean is I was unaware of the hashtag taking off. So, the only impact it has had is for me to be completely embarrassed now. So, thanks, Emmy.
The beauty of getting older is that every moment is fresh and new because it really is fresh and new.
Yeah.
You don't remember the last couple.
A lot of my friends and I, we have like the same 6 jokes. We just tell them over and over.
And they're as funny.
And they're just as funny.
That's
Sometimes they're
great.
even funnier.
Isn't that
Who
great?
knows?
I love that.
So,